For Honor was first announced in 2015 and is scheduled to be released in 2017. We recently got our grubby hands on the alpha version and have unearthed 7 reasons to be excited about For Honor. First, a quick note to my mum. Mother, it is not a spelling mistake. Honor is spelt without a U literally everywhere except England. Right, now that's cleared up, on with the gameplay. Remember being a kid and arguing about who would win a fight between that guy from onimusha, one of the lost Vikings, and Sir Lancelot? Well, now you can see firsthand. Knights, Vikings, and my personal favourite samurai meet head to head to head, and as you would expect, it's bloody as hell. The demeanour, the weapon choice, the skill set, the aesthetic of each character is unique to each class, meaning when you wield a sword as a samurai, it looks the part and you feel damn important. And, speaking of blood, Exectuions! You will have the opportunity to slay your enemies with a brutal final blow, preventing them from being healed by another teammate. There are some mesmeric final impacts, but the greatest of all is from the samurai, who are more than happy to behead anyone that stands in front of them. Get up from that, darling. If you're the one receiving the blade to the back of the head, then use the countdown timer well by switching to tactical view and checking where you should next attack on the battlefield. In real time you can view any area of the fight and find out which one of your team requires support, or maybe spot a hole in the opposition's defence. Let's look at the fighting mechanics, as they shake up the typical one-button defence used by Assassin's Creed or the Arkham series. In For Honor, you are given visual cues to help determine where to defend. You can block in 3 ways: left, right or forward. When you are blocking left, your character moves into that position, which allows you to predict the attack patterns of your enemy, but worse still, they can predict yours. But you also need to be careful, because it's possible to fake an attack too. If you are absolutely getting pummeled on the battlefield, you can adopt a more defensive approach, which could give your teammates a chance to get to your position. That might sound a little boring, but by waiting an extra 5 seconds could be the difference between being brutally murdered or having a 2-on-1 scenario. The best swordsman has no chance against 2 warriors. Ooh, there's a story to unearth too. Basically, after fighting each other for 1,000 years, the Vikings, samurai and knights are about to broker peace. But arrow-shooting bad lady Apollyon decides she likes war and wants it to continue. A perfectly ridiculous storyline for a perfectly ridiculous game. Bravo. Finally, game types. In addition to the campaign, we have access to 5 different game types to battle through. Dominion mode is essentially conquest, or domination in Battlefield, and has 4 players and their minions fight another 4 players and their minions. Their task is to hold 3 combat zones, inspirationally titled A, B and C. There's also skirmish, which is essentially the same as this, but without the capture points. Brawl is a 2-on-2 versus mode, in which speed plays a key part, allowing you to team up against one hapless opponent. Duel is a straight up one-on-one affair where your defensive skills will be tested. And finally, Elimination, which is a 4-on-4 death fest where everyone has a single life. So, that's 7 reasons to be excited about For Honor. Will you be picking this game up? And more importantly, who do you think would win in a fight between knights, samurai and Vikings? Please do me a favour and massage my ego by pressing that subscribe button. I'm Adam from PSG. I'll see you next time.